this wonderful product, which is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear foundation. Now, I've had this product for about, let's say, a week. You guys that are following me on Twitter and stuff would know that as soon as it came, I was really excited about this product. You know, I've heard some really great stuff, so I thought, you know, I'm going to try it. It has been out quite a while now, actually, but I've not actually kind of seen it or heard of it much, so I thought, you know, I really want to kind of try it out and get back to you guys on how I really feel about it. Now, I'm wearing the shade 1.1, I'm actually wearing it now, and in terms of kind of it matching my skin tone, you know, I'd like to think that it actually looks really good on my skin. I'm not having to blend it in too much and stuff, and you know, as you guys can see, that it looks really, really good on my skin. It's almost as if it's my natural colour, matching with my neck and stuff, so that's a really good positive. I think as soon as you know it matches your skin, you automatically just think, you know what, this is going to be a hell of a foundation, and that was kind of my first instincts about it. Now, Smashbox say that it lasts 15 hours. I think the most that I've worn it is about 13 hours, and to be honest with you, in those 13 hours it looked really, really good on my skin. And I'm a kind of person that when I try out a new foundation, I like to kind of ask people, you know, how is it looking, you know, just randomly, not saying I'm reviewing it or anything, I just randomly ask them, does my face look okay? And a lot of people were saying, you know, after 10 or 11 hours, they were saying, yeah, it looks really good, like, it looks fine, it looks like you just put it on. And to me, that is enough. You know, at the end of the day, you can only see what you see in a mirror. You know, a mirror just tells you what's kind of there. It's not like high def, I suppose, in a way. Whereas if someone's looking at you directly and they're telling you that it looks really good, again, that just makes, you know, you feel a little bit more comfortable in it, and, you know, really kind of happy with the quality of it. So, you know, asking people, you know, in the future, it's a really good bit of advice. It's just saying, how does my skin look? And I got some really great feedback on this product. I hate kind of touching up my skin throughout the day. Sometimes I just don't have time for it, and sometimes I really cannot be bothered. You know, my subscribers know that I'm not that sort of person that will go into the bathroom at lunchtime and kind of patch up my skin. I need to eat, yeah, that's more important. Yeah, random. But like on a serious note, I didn't have to patch up my skin. A lot of the times with foundation, it kind of wears around the lips a little bit. That wasn't an issue for me. In terms of oiliness, my skin can kind of throughout the day get a little bit oily, but to be honest with you, I didn't feel like I had any oil on my skin. With a lot of foundations that I've previously worn, you know, say 9 or 10 hours into the day, I can kind of feel it really heavy on my skin, and it's so uncomfortable, and I just want to get home and kind of just wipe it all away. But with this foundation, I kind of forget I have it on, because it's so kind of nourishing, but it's not, it doesn't sit on the skin. I just kind of feel like it is my own skin. And a lot of the times as well, when I touch my face, I kind of get a little bit back, you know, on my fingers and stuff. But to be honest with you, I can touch my face right now and be really happy that barely anything has come off. And sometimes when I go to hug people, it ends up on them, you know, on their clothes and stuff, which is really awkward. But with this foundation, I kind of feel really happy and comfortable with it. You know, I keep saying that, but it's true. In terms of packaging, you know, this is your standard classy glass bottle, looks really kind of a good quality, and it also comes with a pump. It's a little bit messy here because I've been using it, but with like things like Mac and stuff, you would have to purchase the pump with it. So this is kind of, you know, included in the price and stuff like that, and it's around £27. I purchased it from Boots in the UK here, but you know, you guys in America and other countries, I'm very sure, have the actual Smashbox website you can purchase it on, and they also do some free samples on there as well, so do check it out. But I was just kind of having a shopping spree and thought I really want to treat myself to a high quality foundation. You know, went on YouTube, looked at some videos, and this one kind of popped up, and like I said, I've never really heard of it before. In my honest opinion, I thought it was a new foundation, but it's actually been out quite a while now, so I was really intrigued and just thought, yeah, I'm going to pop that in the basket and just wait until it gets here. And you know, my most favourite cosmetic product would be foundation. I don't have skin that's perfect, so when a new foundation comes out, like I say, and it claims to cover up imperfections and diminish them, I'm totally going to try it out. And you know, I do suffer with spots on my skin. This foundation covers a majority of it. I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, it completely gets rid. I do still kind of have to use concealer, but then again, my spots get really red. and if I was to take my makeup off now, you would see that they are really red. And to be honest with you, with a mixture of this and some concealer, it's almost as if I don't have any spots. And you know, that just makes me feel really confident to go out into the world and be like, yay, my skin looks really good and really perfect. Smashbox claim this to be a medium to full foundation. It goes on really medium. I do apply it with a brush because I feel like I can blend it into the skin better, and I must admit this product works really well in terms of blending. I'm not having to sit there constantly trying to, you know, just buff it into the skin to make sure that there's no lines or anything. I'm actually really kind of putting it on with ease. There's no kind of hard work to it. And I think you don't want to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, for example, and just think, oh, I've got to put on my makeup, and that's a hard work. This is a product that you can get up in the morning, put it straight onto the skin. There's no hard work to it whatsoever. And when it comes to products like that, you're getting your money's worth, I feel. And to be honest with you, I do think that this product is of high quality. My skin is kind of dry to sometimes oily. So I do go for a foundation that's quite matte, because throughout the day the oil kind of seeps through a little bit, and that does worry me. This is a very, I wouldn't say 100% matte finish. I would say it's got a very slight sheen to it, but I think that's the nourishing side to it. And sometimes when you wear a matte foundation, like I say, you can feel it on the skin. This, however, you don't feel on the skin. It goes on, you forget it's there. I kind of feel like it melts into the skin a little bit. And you can kind of build it up so, you know, you're covering those problem areas. You know, again, I have freckles, I've got some redness around my nose and kind of on my eyelid. Smashbox say that it's a medium to full coverage foundation, and you know, that's completely 100% true. I would say it is medium to full. You can really build it up. I apply it with a brush. I feel that with a brush I can really control the amount that's going on. I can buff it into the skin, and I must admit with you, it buffs into the skin really perfect. I feel that, you know, when you wake up in the morning at 6:30 like I do, I don't want to be thinking, oh, I've got to put my makeup on, you know, and that's hard work. I want to be able to say, you know, yeah, I can put my foundation on, it's only going to take me 5 or 10 minutes to do the whole of my face because I'm not really having to put much effort into it. And I know that sounds really lazy, but let me be honest with you, at 6:30 in the morning you don't want to be making much of an effort. So, you know, to wake up in the morning, apply this foundation and not have to do hardly anything because it blends into the skin really well, that's good enough for me at the end of the day. And you know, I've fallen in love with it because, like I said, I can wake up in the morning, pop it onto the skin, there's no problem. Just kind of feel that it knows what the skin wants and really gives it what the skin wants, if that makes sense. So I'll just talk about it here. This is the box that it comes in, and I'll really quickly read the very beginning of it. So, stay flawless for 15 hours with this photo secret to picture perfect skin. And you know, if you guys looking at me now, I know it's not exactly a picture, but it's a video. My skin looks really good, I feel. You know, I feel really kind of confident sat here in front of the camera here. This ultra long wearing formula blurs imperfections, I can't even speak, using light diffusing spears, and delivers natural looking, buildable, medium to full coverage while keeping skin hydrated and shine free all day. Sweat and humidity resistant, transfer proof and oil free. I would say yes to all of those. You know, I feel that sometimes you do sweat throughout the day. At the moment it's winter, so I've not been able to try it in the summer, so I'll definitely get back to you guys. But you know, you do kind of sweat sometimes, and sometimes your foundation doesn't like that and just wants to come up with sweat. You know, I've not had that problem. I don't have to worry about that. I feel pretty confident with that. I do apply a powder, I couldn't even think then, over the top because I just kind of feel a little bit more comfortable with it, sets the skin a little bit, makes it last a little bit extra more, and you know, gives me a little bit more coverage. But you know, you could go out and not wear a powder over the top. That for me is my safety net at the end of the day. But I would happily go out with, you know, wearing this foundation without a powder, because it's one of those foundations that can just work really well on its own. If you guys have the Smashbox primer, works really good with that. You know, they're really good partners in crime because again, it gives you exactly what the skin wants and needs. So in terms of this foundation, I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. And you know what, it hasn't even broken me out. And a lot of the times when I wear new foundations at the beginning, I get the odd spot, but the spots that I've got are from previous. So the spots that are here now has got nothing to do with the foundation. You know, you probably can't even tell I've got spots, that's how good it is. But you know, it hasn't broken me out. So like I say, this foundation is really good quality. If you guys have any questions about this foundation or any other product, then why not tweet me? I'll put all the details below, and don't forget to follow and subscribe to me, because you guys will be missing some good videos coming up in the future. Bye!